toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. The Bears will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's a return from midfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Missouri State's offense will go to work for the first time. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Tootin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running it to the right. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Tootin. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He's got it inside the 25. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. And the Bears have this offense rolling. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds his tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Seau. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. The running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Caught over the middle. It's Mendenhall. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Missouri State! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's go! To the air. It's Sayal. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll try to get it through the air. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's got him in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So here comes the Bear offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Tootin. The throw to the outside is complete. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Get it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Scanning the field, it's Tootin. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bears!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Tootin. Makes the grab, it's Mendenhall. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Snags it. Took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I don't think anybody expected this true freshman to jump in the scene here in college football and just explode the way he has. He has been making big plays week in and week out, and that's why this true freshman is square in the middle of the discussion when you're talking about Heisman.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Sayal. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we could have tried together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've got time. They've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create.
Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Tootin. Makes the catch. Still making moves. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the option. Trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And this offense, they know who their playmaker is, and they're going to continue to feature him. How about the wide receiver? That's 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Running the option, use him as the pitch. Any way I can get him the football, apparently it equals really good things for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. To the air, it's Sayal. Finds the tight end. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He'll ride his man on the option. And some room to work. Got the 1st down and more. Oh, there's an alley on the left. The tag. Touchdown Bears! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Great offenses find a way to feature their playmakers. How about the creativity by the offense? Using the speedster, the wide receiver as the pitch man, and he kicks it into high gear and makes the huge, long touchdown run for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, it's out. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll try the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri State! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's out. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They go to the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. So here comes the Bear offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing it.
There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here we go. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Tootin. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now on the option. It's a fumble on the play.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Gamecocks have a lot of options on second and inches. Got it in the middle, it's Lynch. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Tootin. He rifles one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.